Hello everyone, I'm Joey Alonso. So welcome to part 4 of my Acumatica tutorial series. Okay, so in this video, I want to discuss how to make dashboards in Acumatica. Okay, so first of all, why do you need dashboard in the first place? Okay, the number one reason is in order to present data visually. As the saying goes, picture speaks 1,000 words, right? So rather than presenting the data in rows and columns like an Excel sheet, so we will present the data visually like graphs, scorecards, and so on. Okay, so how to do that? This is the topic of the video. Okay, so first thing that you need to put in mind is that dashboard should have a data source. Now the question is, where is that data source? Okay, so the data source for dashboard is usually a generic inquiry. So in our case, we will make the previous generic inquiry that I created on my previous video, okay, which is my inquiry 1. So if you didn't watch that video, I recommend that you watch first that video in order for you to understand how I created a generic inquiry. Okay, because that's the first step. Without the generic inquiry, you can never have the data source for dashboard. Okay, so let me go back to the generic inquiry I created before. So that was my inquiry 1. Okay, so this one. So I will not discuss it on this video. I just came back on this generic inquiry form in order for you to in order to remind you that your generic inquiry should be visible in the UI. Okay, so that means you need to take this make visible on the UI. Otherwise, you can never access it in your dashboard. Okay, so make sure when you make a generic inquiry, make it visible on the UI. Okay, so that's it. Let me go back to the dashboard. Okay, so to create a dashboard, first is you put a name on the dashboard. So let's say I will name it my first dashboard. Okay, dashboard. And then we'll put the owner, let's say the administrator. Okay, and then let me try to save it now. Okay, and then make sure it will also be visible on the UI. Okay, so you need to make visible in the UI. So this is my first dashboard, and then you need to select on which workspace. So it means on which major module you want to put it. Okay, so in our case, let's just put it in the data views, and then the category. So you can select also the category, whether it is for dashboard, inquiries, and so on. But of course, it's better to put it on dashboard. Okay, so once you do that, let me save it first. Okay, so the next step that you need to do now is to view the dashboard. So in order to do that, you click view. So this is now our dashboard. As you can see, it's blank. Why it's blank? Because of course we didn't put any widget inside it. Okay, so the next thing that we will do now is to put widget. Okay, so in order to put widget, we will click design, and then here there is one box where we can put our widget. So we will add widget, and then here we can select what type of widget we will gonna make. Okay, so we can make a chart, a data table where it's composed of tables and columns. It can be an embedded page, a header, a pivot table, BI tile, or a scorecard, meaning those I think you're familiar with it, no? Those color green and red that you see on in Acumatica, like a scorecard. So we can make also a dashboard for those. Okay. Now, for my example, I will create a chart. This is because this is the most common one. Okay. So I will select chart and then next. Now here, I will select the generic inquiry that I created, which is my inquiry 1. Okay. Then here, I will put the inquiry parameters. Let's say I want to make it August 1. So 08/01/2020 and make it as the default. And then this one I will make it 08/31/2020 and I will also make it as the default value. Okay, and then here I can select what filter settings I need to put. So at this time I don't need any filter setting. You can also specify how many minutes it will be refreshed. So in this case I'll just put it 30 minutes. And then here we can put a caption for our chart. Let's say it is sales per customer. Okay, and then we need to configure. So here you will select what is the type of the chart that you will make. So let's say we will select stack column, and then here you will select what's the legend. Okay, so legend, of course, these are how you classify those values inside the chart. So let's say I will select customer name, and then I will put here maximum number of values shown, which is 10. So I just want to see top 10 customers, because of course in Acumatica you can have hundreds of customers, thousands of customers, no? But of course in reality you are not interested to see all those customers. Most likely you are interested only on the top 10 customers, or probably up to top 20. Okay, so let's say I want to see only top 10 customers, and then here on the series I will also select customer name, also top 10, and then you can select the color if you want, but right now I don't need any color. And then here for the value, so I will select the amount. So that means for the customer, when we will show the bar graph, okay, it will be based on the amount. Okay, and then we can format the value, let's say this one. So since this is a peso value, and then I can select what will be the value. It can be sum, average, count, and so on. So in our case I just want to make it sum. So when I click OK and then finish, and that's it. This is now our dashboard. As you can see, we have here the graph. So based on the graph that we can see, USA Bartending School is the #1 customer, has the highest sales. It is 160,000. So if you will go on each bar, you will see the value and which customer. Okay, right? So yeah, that's it. It's as easy as that to make a dashboard in Acumatica. Okay, let's say I don't want a bar graph. I want, let's say, like a pie chart. So actually in Acumatica we call it donut. Okay. So from bar graph to donut, it's very easy to change it. All you have to do is to edit or configure again your chart, and then just change it into from stack column to donut. Okay, and then click OK, finish, and that's it. It's now a pie chart or a donut. Okay, so yeah, that's it. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something from it. So if you like it, please click the thumbs up button, and also please subscribe to my channel so you can receive notification whenever I release new videos, and promise you will not regret it. Okay, bye for now.